Namaste students, welcome to Studies on Academy YouTube channel, and today we're going to solve sums from banking. We've taken the book Understanding Mathematics by M.L. Agarwal ji. Okay, let us start without wasting any time. First question is Shweta deposited rupees 350 per month in a recurring deposit account for 1 year at the rate of 8% per annum. Find the amount she will receive at the time of maturity. I'm repeating. Find the amount she will receive at the time of maturity. Let's start. Sum number 1. I hope the board is visible here. Principal. Or we can say money deposited per month. Money deposited per month. Remember the statement, money deposited per month. You need to write it for each and every sums which we are going to do from this chapter from banking. You better mention the statements. Okay, for P it's going to be money deposited per month. Okay, I'm writing this for the first sum. I'm not going to repeat this thing in the later sums. I'm not going to repeat that. We are going to just focus on the structure of the sum. Calculation, you can do it by yourself. Next comes R. It will be interest rate percent per annum. Okay, and in this case it's 8%. Then comes N, which is the number of months for which the money is deposited. The number of months. I'm repeating if my handwriting is not quite visible or unable to understand my handwriting. I'm repeating. I've written the number of months for which the money is deposited, for which the money is deposited. Clear? And in this case they have mentioned of 1 year, so it will be 12 months. 1 into 12. I was clear? Fine. Let us proceed with the sum. Find the amount she will receive at the time of maturity. First, the formula. So it will be SI equals to P into N plus 1 into 2 into 12 into R by 100. Into R by 100. I was clear? I hope it's clear to you. We are using the formula SI equals to P into N bracket N plus 1 into R divided by 2 into 12 into 100. Fine. Let us put the values. Oh, I have not mentioned the principal. It is going to be rupees 350. Rupees 350. So it will be 350 into N is in this case it will be 8 by 100. Cancel them. I'm solving this part. Okay, fine. I'm solving this. I'm going to calculate this. Okay, 1 0 is left. Okay, so it will be 10. So let me cancel it. It is going to be 5. That's going to be 7. 2 6. So it will be 6 into 13. So it is going to be, it's not 6 and 13, sorry, it will be 14 into 13. 14 13, it was going to be 182. Fine. Now comes the amount. While calculating the amount, we need to understand one thing. The formula for amount is simple interest plus principal. In usual cases, in case of simple interest, okay, but here in case of banking we are going to add SI with principal, but here the principal or the money deposited per month, money is being deposited per month, okay, and it has been done for 12 consecutive months, okay. So in that case the total principal will be N into P. N means 12, that's the time, and P means money deposited per month. I'm repeating, N means time and money deposited for per month. Clear? So SI plus money deposited per month into the time. So SI is going to be 182. Next, N, it is 12, and principal is 350. So the answer is going to be 4832. 4832. I hope the sum is clear. Let us move on to the next sum. I'm going to write down the structure for the next sum. Okay, proceed. Question number 2. Saloni deposited rupees 150 per month in a bank for 8 months under the recurring deposit scheme. What will the maturity value of his deposit if the rate of interest is 8% per annum? Okay, this statement is going to remain constant. I'm not changing it. Here in place of principal, it is going to be rupees 150. Let me change the pen. Rupees 150. Clear? Rupees 150. Rate is 8% per annum. Time is 8 months. Fine. Let us proceed with the sum. Now, why we are using this formula, I'm going to explain that part only when we are going to do APGB chapter. We'll be doing APGB chapter. I'll be able to clear this thing, why this formula is being applied here, what is the relevance of it. I'm going to come back once more for explaining this part. I can explain why this formula is being used, but it will be fruitful only when we start APGB chapter. Then it will be much easier for me to explain, for you guys to understand. P into n plus 1 divided by 2 into 12 into r by 100. Fine. In this case, P is 150, n is 8, so it is going to be 8 plus 1, 2 into 12, r is also 8. Fine, that's lovely. Let me cancel zeros. Okay, fine. Multiple calculation. Okay, fine. 4 into 9, that is going to be 36. So in case of amount, is going to be same thing, SI plus n into P. I hope you will be able to do it by yourself. Continue from here. Let us move on to the next sum. Okay, I've mistaken one thing. I've written 1 is going to be 2. Let us move on to the next sum, question number 3. Question number 3. Mrs. Goswami deposited rupees 1000 every month in a recurring deposit account for 3 years at 8% interest per annum. For 8% interest per annum, let us substitute the values. Let's put the values. 3 years, so it will be 36 months, obviously. Principal in this case is 1000. Same thing, that same formula. No, I haven't forgotten. Putting n. Clear? Let me write up properly. Now substitute the values and do the same process. Okay. Continue. Now put the values, get the interest, calculate, do this calculation by yourself and complete the sum. Let us move on to the next sum. Oh, I've mistaken here again. It'll be question number 3. Let us move on to the next sum again. Okay, let me complete this calculation as I've done this. It will be 0 4 0 fine. So it will be rupees 4,440. Add them up. N into P. Complete this sum. Let us move on to the next sum number 4. I think you guys have become very accustomed with this sum right now. We did similar types of sum. We did 3 similar type of sums. Okay, 4 is also same almost. Let me read out the question. Kiran deposited rupees 200 per month for 36 months in a bank's recurring deposit account. If the bank pays interest at a rate of 11% per annum, find the amount she gets on maturity. Find the amount she gets on maturity. Same sum. I'm not doing this. I'm leaving this for you guys. You guys have become quite accustomed with this thing. So I don't think that you will having any problem regarding solving this sum. Okay. Let us move on to the next sum. That is sum number 5. It's written. I'm wrapping this thing. Okay. 4, sum number 4, you will be able to do it by yourself, no problem. When sum number 1, 2 and 3 also, you'll be able to do that by yourself. But still, I did it for you guys, so that first time you guys are doing the sum, so that you don't get any problem or don't have any hiccups. That's the reason. Okay, so let us move on to the next sum. That is sum question number 5. Let me try something different. Is it the same type of sum? Joseph deposits rupees 600 per month in a recurring deposit account in a post office for 4.5 years. Find the amount payable to him on maturity if the rate of interest is 9%. Same type of sum. Okay, let me help you with this thing. 4.5 years. 4.5 years means 4 years means obviously 48 and plus 6, half means 6, for which is going to be 54. It is going to be 54 months. So in case of n, it is going to, in place of m, it is going to be 54. Let me write it properly, 54. And rest is same. You will be able to do it by yourself. Let us move on to sum number 6. Let me explain this sum. Hanif has cumulative bank account and deposit rupees 600 per month for a period of 4 years. If he gets, now this is interesting, if he gets 5880 as interest at time of maturity, find the rate of interest. If he gets rupees 5880 as interest, fine. Now this is a bit different. This is sum number 6. Let me make it 6. Okay. We don't know the value of R. We need to calculate that. It is 600. What about N? N in this case is obviously, okay, 4 years, that means 48. Let me correct it. So 5800 divided by 12 into 49. I want to calculate. It's a big calculation. Not a big calculation. Yeah, I will be able to do it. Let me correct this thing. 5880 by 12 into 49. 4 is going to be, I guess, 49. Yeah. Okay. 12. Let me calculate once more. It's 49. Yeah, sure, fine. So rate we are getting it as 49. Let us move on to the next sum number 7. We're done with this thing. I hope it's clear, guys. Okay, let us proceed to the next sum. Question number 7. David opened a recurring deposit account in a bank and deposited rupees 300 per month. Okay, 300 time for per month for 2 years. 2 years means 24. If you received 7725 at the time of maturity, that means amount is given. Okay, amount is 7725. 7725 is the amount. Rupees 7725 is the amount. Fine. We need to calculate the rate of interest. Now that's a good sum. First, let us write down the formula for amount. It is going to be SI plus N into P. SI means this formula. Let us put this formula here. Okay, let us substitute the values. 7725. Value of P is 300 into 24 into 25, 2 into 12. We don't know the value of R. N is 24 plus, not plus, sorry. It's going to be 300 multiply. Now let us make this calculation bit simple. I'm going to take 24 into 300 common because it's present both places. Okay, so and we can write it like this. Clear? Is there anything that we cancel? Yeah, obviously we can cancel it. It will come 4. Let us substitute these values. So it will be 7725 divided by 300 into 24. And from that side we can bring minus 1 here. And at our denominator we will be getting 2 into 12 into 4. Clear? We can do the calculation here. Okay, so let me make one box here. So it's going to be 7725 minus we're going to do the LCM. 300 into 20 plus 7200 divided by 300 into 24, and here it is going to be 2 into 4. That is going to be 8 into, it's going to be 96 here. Let me subtract. It is going to be 525 into 96 divided by 300 into 24 R. We can cancel this by 4. Fine. Is going to be 75. 75 goes to 525 how many times? Let us calculate that. So it goes 7 times. So rate, as rate we are going to get 7%. Clear? Let us move on to the next sum. Let us continue with sum number 8. Mr. Gupta opened a recurring deposit account in a bank. He deposited rupees 2500 per month for 2 years. At the time of maturity, he got rupees 67500. At the time of maturity means it's amount. Amount is given. It's like the same sum what we did in sum number 7. Sum number 7 and sum number 8 are similar. We need to calculate the rate of interest and get the total interest earned by Mr. Gupta. Obviously, first you need to calculate the rate of interest, then only you will be able to calculate total interest earned by Mr. Gupta. Okay. So they have tricked you by putting that question first and that question, rate of interest question later. Part 2. But first you need to calculate rate of interest. That is the only way, and after that you will be able to calculate rate of after that you will be able to calculate simple interest. So sum number 8 is also not different. It's similar to sum number 7. You'll be able to do it by yourself. Okay. If you're not able to understand sum number 7, repeat the video. Sit once, twice, more than whatever number of times till you understand it. After getting that, try this. You will be able to solve it properly. Let us move on to sum number 9. Sum number 9. Mr. Jacob has a 5-year recurring deposit account in Bank of Baroda and deposits rupees 2400 per month. If he receives rupees 1,86,090 at time of maturity, find the rate of interest and total interest earned by Mr. Jacob. Same. It's exactly like sum number 7 and 8. I've just now I've read out question number 9. Okay, it's the same. It's same like sum number 7 and 8. Let us move on to the next sum, that is 10. Mrs. Vasundhara Mehta has a recurring deposit account in a bank for 4 years at 10% per annum. She gets rupees 6,370 as the interest on maturity. So in this case, the interest is given. We need to calculate the monthly installment. Now this is a bit different. Here the interest has been given, but the principal, the monthly installment, not given. So we need to calculate that, and we need to calculate the maturity amount. Fine. Let us start. Rate is 10%. Principal is okay. That's unknown. We need to calculate that. Simple interest SI. Let me write it here. SI is 6370. 6370. Clear? 6370 is the interest. Fine. Okay. Anything is missing? Is anything missing? No. Okay. Yeah. Time is missing. Time is 4 years. That means 48 months. So let us put the value here. 6370. We have to calculate P. It will be 48 into 49, 2 into 12 into R. R is 10%. It's easy. So P is going to be 6370 divided by 2 into 49, that is 98. 6370 by 98. 60. Oh, I missed this 0. Okay, sorry, I missed this 10. It is going to be into 10. That means one more 0. So 98, 637,700. It is going to be, if we divide 96, 6 times 90 to 0, it is going to be 5. Okay, fine. It's going to be 650. Principal is going to be rupees 650. I did the calculation by myself. It's just scribbling. Pardon me for that. I did mentally. I think it's correct. Let me check. Yeah, it's correct. 650 is the principal. Fine. Now we'll be able to calculate the month your maturity amount A. Okay, that is rupees, let me write down the formula first. It's compulsory, write down the formula. That is going to be 6370 plus n is 48 into 650. Now do this calculation by yourself, and let us move on to the next sum, that is sum number 11. Sum number 11. This was sum number 10. Sum number 10. Sum number 11. Mr. R.K. Nair gets rupees 6455 at the end of 1 year at the rate of rupees 14% per annum in a recurring deposit account. Find the monthly installment. Similar type of sum, similar to sum number 10. Similar to sum number 10. So sum number 11 and sum number 10 are quite similar. Not quite similar, quite similar. Fine. Because in last sum, they've also asked you to calculate the monthly maturity, maturity amount. But here they are only interested in getting the monthly installment, not the maturity amount. Fine. Let us move to the next sum, that is sum number 12. Now sum number 12 is very interesting. Here they have asked you to calculate time, and which is bit tricky. Okay, bit tricky. And I'm going to help you out with that sum. Completely. Till now I did almost all the sums. Completed all the sums, but in this case, in sum number 12, you need my help thoroughly. Let me go through the question. Samita has a recurring deposit account in a bank of rupees 2000 per month at the rate of 10% per annum. So let me write down, that's 10%, it is rupees 2000. Next, if she gets rupees 8310 as the maturity amount, we need to calculate time here. So let us write down the formula first. A equals to SI plus N into P. Let us substitute the values. 83100 equals to, in this case we don't know time, let me put up the values here. That is 2000 for P. N we don't know, it will be N plus 1. Here it will be 48. R is 10%, 10 by 100, so it is going to be 1 by 10 plus 200 N time. Let us proceed with this calculation. Okay, cancel the zeros. Okay, cancel the zeros. Fine. So 200 by 48, 200 by 48. So it is going to, let us divide it to 400. It's going to be 425 25 16s are 200. 16 into 3. Okay, fine. So it is going to 25 and 3. So calculation would look like somehow 2000 N plus 25 N square plus N divided by 3, that is 83100. 83100. Let us proceed with this calculation. 6000 N plus 25 N square plus 25 N equals to 38100 into 3, because after doing the LCM we will be left with this is 3, that is going to go there and multiply with the cross multiplication. Zero 03924. This is 9. Okay, fine. Let us adjust these values. Let us shift this thing here. 25n square plus 6025n minus 249300. Can we do anything else? Yeah, we can take common. We can take 25 common. So 6025. How much? Okay, fine. It is going to be 241n minus, now this one, 2493 by 25. 2493 by 25. It's a huge thing. Let me do the calculation here. Okay, 24 3 225 again. 18 and 0. 175. Okay, 9972. I guess that's what we are heading towards. Yeah, it's a 70 50. Yeah, 9972. 9972. Now let us do this calculation. This is n square. We can do the middle term factor here. 277n and 36 minus 9972. I forgot to put the 0 here. 9972 equals to 0. Let us take common. I hope it's visible. Shall I rub this part? Okay, fine, it will be better. The last time we're doing, so if it rub this part, then no problem. I'm continuing from here. Let us take n common. 36 plus 277. So we are getting n minus 36 and n plus 277. So either n is going to be 36 or n is going to be minus 277. Time cannot be negative. Time cannot be negative. I'm repeating, you need to write that thing. Time cannot be negative. So we're taking the value of 36. Value of time as 36, not minus 277, because time cannot be negative. You need to mention this. You need to write this thing after this sum. Okay. Clear? So the time period x cannot be negative. Therefore, time is equals to 36 months. That is 3 years. That is 3 years. You need to write that statement. Without writing that statement, if you're not writing that statement, you're not getting any marks. I'm repeating the statement. You need to write, since time period x months cannot be negative, therefore time is equals to 36 months. That is equals to 3 years. I hope it's clear. Fine. All the best, students. If you have any queries, any question, you can contact me. You can clear your doubts. You can mention that in the comment section. Okay, till then, have a good day. All the best. Stay safe, bachos.